Just about set, and they sent back on their journey. Great Value, black sleeves and cappers right there. Roy's Taxi's on the right-hand side. POIVRE not far off the action. Blunderbuss. Puccini's using up energy on the right-hand side, just in the picture, looking to overcome a draw, but is 5 wide in the early stages. POIVRE, Wave Breaker's a little bit strong towards the inside. Applejack's further back in the running. Roy's Gulgula, Zelek, Master of Mischief. They're really starting to stretch out, and Great Value's putting speed into play as they race down past the 800-metre zone. Great Value going very quickly in front. Joined by Sonar Active, who spots them 9 lengths start. Panga, son of Ori Mendes. They're amongst the back rank. Jack the Knife. Great Value at the top of the lane. Roy's Taxi looks to move into attack. Blunderbuss is right there. POIVRE. They got a length and a half to make up. Wave Breaker goes down the inside. Sonar Active. Zelek's looking to weave his way between runners. Puccini Extreme outside. POIVRE moves up to take on Great Value inside the 300. Jack the Knife, Panga trying to close in. Blunderbuss, Sonar Active, it's wide open. POIVRE on the outside, about to hit the front. Roy's Taxi. Jack the Knife's down the inside. POIVRE by a half a length. Sonar Active's running on. Jack the Knife with a run down the inside. Jack the Knife, POIVRE coming to the line. Maybe POIVRE from Jack the Knife, Sonar Active. And then came Roy's Taxi, but it's mighty tight. Well, it gets very, very tight running to the line. I thought maybe the horse closest to us, number 9, POIVRE, but Jack the Knife's very much alive. Sonar Active's diving through as they get down to the line. POIVRE's won it. Number 9, POIVRE gets there. Jack the Knife second. Sonar Active only beaten ahead. In behind these runners, Roy's Taxi looking to do enough for the placings. POIVRE, son of Silvano, becomes a 5-time winner. He just fends them off late on in the afternoon. Another result, any way you look at it, the exotics are worth bombs at this stage of the game. Looked one of those very, very open affairs, and POIVRE just moved up a tackle. Had some previously good form behind Breakfast Club and Elysian Park. Hits the front on the outside. Towards the inside, Jack the Knife comes from nowhere. Sonar Active also staying on down the centre of the course. POIVRE just in front the last 50 metres. Jack the Knife now starts to run out. And between them, Sonar Active as they come down to the line. POIVRE puts his nose down. Jack the Knife, Sonar Active, back to the studio.
Oh, Greg and Karen Anthony with number 9, POIVRE, the 7-year-old, notching up his 5th career win. Nice to have Peter on course representing the yard. He's assistant trainer to Greg and Karen Anthony. Keegan DeMello hasn't been feeling too well, but he's come back, so we thank him for that. And this horse, back to his best and not the worst of form coming to the race. Keegan, he does enjoy the course and distance as well.
Yeah, it is, like I mentioned to you earlier. Sorry I couldn't come back, and I haven't been feeling well, but yeah. I said if he comes back to his better form, he should be right there and thereabouts.
He found a good finish.
Yes, I was always nicely placed, and he hits the front and then he turns it up. I thought I'd win quite easily at one stage, and he turned it up, but I must say a big well done to Peter, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony. They gave me the instructions, get him away from other horses, and yeah, that seemed to do the trick today.
Well, a nice double thus far. You told me that maybe Course Celeb could be your next best.
Yeah, sure. I actually thought she was my next best. Mr. Gordon's very confident, so yeah, let's just hope for another good run.
Nice double.
Thank you very much. A big thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Anthony again. They don't have many horses, and they when they give me a ride, it usually comes up.
Well played.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Greg and Karen Anthony. Come to Peter. You're going to represent the guys, and the 7-year-old, he's won 5 races now, so he's done well for you guys.
Yes, this horse, Mr. He's done well for us, and he's a horse who was disappointing last time. He's not a horse that likes to going in the middle. It's a horse is always, because once he's going in the middle to the horses, he loses confidence. And Keegan is riding well. He's riding beautiful. I like to say well done to Mr. Brett Van Loon and also Mrs. Karen and Mr. Anton.
Enjoying the job, you're loving it. You've been there now for a long time with Greg and Karen Anthony, but things are going well?
Yes, all the things are going well in the yard. And also Mrs. Karen does and Mr. Crack. These are good people, all that family from the Anthony's, that's good people. We're doing lovely in the yard. All good.
Horses are looking well, Peter.
Yes, all the horses are doing good. The stable is coming in from a little bit. The horses that keep knocking, they keep knocking.
Well, when Karen gives you a call now, please give her our best.
Yes, she gave me the call already, and she's very surprised about this run after this horse. She's very excited. And also, this is a lovely horse for Mr. Anthony. He likes him too much, this horse.
Well done.
Also, he's very excited, also, Mr. Anthony.
Well, give them our best.
Thank you, Mr. Dis.
Lovely. Peter representing the guys. He's the assistant for Greg and Karen Anthony. 9, POIVRE, the horse you'll need. 9, 17, 6 and 13. And that should be a decent quartet to catch in race number 6.